Hello everybody, this is Danny from Deep South Homestead. We are starting to do our insulating now. We have chosen a particular type of insulation. This one is a sound deadener, plus it's just a good quality insulation, plus it doesn't have any formaldehyde in it. So it is called the Johns Manville. We were actually going to go with the Roxol insulation, but we realized that everything we looked at had the formaldehyde in it. We wanted a formaldehyde-free insulation, so we decided to go with the Johns Manville. We figured out every one we looked at, this was the one that didn't have it. Now, there's probably other ones out there, but from the company we was buying from, this is the one that didn't have it, and we wanted to make sure we didn't have that in the cabin. Now, this is going up in the very top part of our attic where the intense heat is. This is R30, which is what is required. It is the 24-inch wide for our 2-foot wide spacings. It comes in 48-inch lengths, 10.5 inches thick. It will do more than what we're interested in up there at the top. We're kind of happy to be able to get that part of it done right now. We're expecting a shipment at any time for the rest of our insulation to come in. And it will be the Johns Manville because we wanted that type of insulation throughout the whole house, being as it was formaldehyde free. And I think it's going to work out real good for us here if we can just get this thing insulated before the cold weather actually gets here upon us. So we're going to continue insulating, guys, and come on and follow us along as we get it installed. We have now finished the insulation in the cabin. As you can see, we're going to back up here. We're going to give you a look of what it looks like all up in here. We have the insulation everywhere. We're not completely finished taping. Now, we're actually we're taping the seams where the insulation, I'm trying to find a place here where the lighting is where it needs to be, where maybe I can show you. Any place that the insulation didn't lap over the studs, we are, I'll get back out here, we are actually taping them so that there's no air filtration between the insulation and the interior parts of the building. We're actually going around the cabin. Anywhere we're doing that, we're using a Tyvek house wrap tape. It seems to do a really good job. We wanted to show y'all what the inside looks like. This is the kitchen area right here. We've begun to put some plywood on the walls of it. We have all of the balcony area up in there done. If I can get up the steps, I will show you what that looks like. Take you up the journey with me. Okay. This is our loft. It is completely insulated all the way down. Sealed up, airtight everywhere you look around. It's going to be a nice place in the wintertime when it's bitter cold outside. We can come up here. We can just chill out. We've got the electrical left to do, but the insulation done. We got some taping we want to do up here. I want to tape all these seams up and make sure it's all airtight. And we will have this part of the insulation up here completely finished. Now, I'm going to take in some more parts of the house. As you come in, this is our pantry area. We have the wood on the walls on this side where our shelving is going to be started at, but we can see we have taped everything. I have one piece here I'm going to be leaving out because this is on the inside of the house. There's nothing going to the outside. We have all of our wiring running up through there. We have our fire caulking in, which is code. Come down, we have our box. It's completely finished now. We're going to be putting a cover on it before long. That's our pantry as we go in. We got one piece of plywood left to go on the floor right here, and that'll be finished. We have our vent stack already installed over here so that it runs up for our sinks and bathtub and everything out through the top of the roof. And then coming down here, this is going to be the bathroom. This was our potato room originally. It'll have a step down right here. We'll have a steps here. And as you come in, you can see we have tape on the walls in here also. Now we've taped the ceiling. Anywhere there is any kind of seams at, we've taped it. We have a partition wall that's going to go up right here because we have the lavatory that's going to go here, and then the toilet is going to actually go on the other side, and this will be a partition wall that will give you some privacy should someone open the door. And the bathtub, we want to get a clawfoot tub one day when we can afford it to go over here and set in this corner. And this will be our view out toward the sugarcane out there and the rest of the fields and pastures in the bathroom and the lighting. We'll probably be putting some hardy board down and tiling the floor in there. But this is our off-grid bathroom, and it is completely taped up, completely insulated, ready to go. Everywhere we look, we have insulation completely finished, guys. We wanted to show you here on Patreon our insulation, and it's finished. We have all this up here has all been taped. We have a little more taping to do across the tops, not much, but we'll have this thing sealed up. And then when you get back here and look, now these walk boards, these are just walk boards up here, so I have something to walk on to get up in this high part up in here to work. All that'll come out, and then these beams will be painted to match the interior of the home, whatever color we come up with. Of course, we'll have the fireplace on the end there. And what you're looking at right down here, this will be where we put our door for our wood box so that we can bring wood in from the outside like we explained in one of the other videos. So, guys, the insulation is finished, and we wanted to take you guys along and show you what it looks like now that it's all completed. Just think that's way up there in the top of that thing. It's going to be beautiful when we get through with it. One of the things that we like about this insulation is it's formaldehyde free. We talked about that in one of our other videos. Plus, it is a thermal and sound control. Now, this is an R15 that we put up because that's what we wanted on the walls. The ceilings way up yonder. Let me see if I can draw that up a little bit. It is R30 up at the top. And because of spacing here on the ceilings, we didn't have really the spacing we needed. We are R21. All the insulation in the whole cabin is formaldehyde free, and it has the thermal and sound control with it. So we wanted to tell you, if you're going to insulate a home, you might as well do it right. So guys, thank you guys for watching us, and thank you guys from Deep South Homestead.